here. Well, this is most definitely my last day. I wished, I still have a job to do at the office to make new patient files, and every time I start, something happens, something. It's my whole life, something always gets in the way. And, you know, that's life, that's everybody's life, right? I just haven't figured out a way to win that battle. But I wanted to yesterday. I was working on the files. I got a lot done. I had to reorganize everything and rewrite the labels, everything. It was so, the way they had it, it was so messed up, so outdated. So I did a lot in reorganizing that, and it wasn't even part of my job to do, but it needed to be done. You know, organizing each page of the file and putting them in numerical order. So the first time it took me hours because the papers were mixed up. They were in the wrong. It was just horrible. It did take a long time, and I was too much, and I took a break. Normally I don't. I work straight through no matter what. It's crazy. I have a strong work ethic where it becomes an obsession. You ready? Okay. So ignoring what I normally do, now I can see why I opt to be like that, because once I walk away from it, it's so hard to go back. Either something comes up, or I get distracted, pulled away. I'm very distractible, unfortunately, and that happens. And Arthur, he's very bad at distractions, because he's it's not like he doesn't have good work ethics, not at all, but he's got a lot of distraction issues too. And it's hard too with the dog, because, you know, dogs, to have a dog, it's a lot. It is a lot. And with him, I'm still training him. And the walks tend to take a lot longer than they need to. Not that they need to, but, you know, I have to really work on a lot of issues with him. So the walks tend to be a lot longer. I'm not quick at anything. I'm really not. I'm pretty thorough. And I'm not saying that to be like it's a good thing, like I'm like putting out a good quality, because that's a big problem with my time ethics. My time, shoot, I want to get this wire on the road, but that's a big problem with my time management, is the fact that I take way too long on whatever I'm doing. Even eating takes a long time. Brushing my teeth takes a long time. Everything I do, I put a lot of time into it. Oh, let me grab this. Okay. Look, I got this good wire. It's like a car antenna. So I didn't get what I was doing done because, main reason, it's just because Arthur took Ragnarok on a walk. While I was working, Dad wanted to go for ice cream, and I opted out and said no, because I'm working. I wanted to wash my hair and get ready for my drive home. I thought I would get the job done, do my hair, get all my errands done, and pack, you know, just everything you need to do to go. My shoulders have been really stiff lately, like really bad. So I was using a massager. I had just I still had to cook too. Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna do my hair and then boom. Oh, I washed my clothes too. I had to wash my clothes in the sink. There's lots of stuff. It's so detailed, so tedious. So after I took the dog to the school, I was kind of jealous because I love my school time. I could stretch out, and actually that really messed with me because I didn't get my stretching done. He's pulling on me. He's annoying. So I didn't do any stretching where I couldn't sleep last night. Okay, back to my original story. At the park, Arthur saw a skunk at the end of the back of the school, the fence. He didn't think much of it. Big mistake. The dog went after the skunk and it got skunked. So when he came in, it's like, oh my god. So I googled up how to get rid of the skunk odor. And having him in the office, oh my god, it was chaos. But I rushed out to start, cleaning my dog and doing, just going into, panic mode. And Arthur takes off to the store, and I think I'm helping him, like working as a team. He comes back and does his video games or movies or whatever he does. I was like, this sucks. He knows I'm working. He knows he interrupted me. And I've been relying on him. Not that it's his duty, but he's been walking the dog in the morning, or he used to. He stopped. So he probably felt not appreciated. And I could see that. I just figured he's doing it. Cool. He even says he likes to. He has an urge to walk. So I'm like, cool. I don't. I mean, I don't mind walking. I love walking, actually. But sometimes you get tired of it. It's unpleasant. He's pulling. I've had him for over 6 months. He should be better. I should be better. So it's frustrating. And then having to be pulled, and he's a big dog. He's strong. So that alone. Ugh. And then when I'm busy, it's like I don't even like going to the bathroom because I hate that, being pulled away. So I'm very bad. I'm very, very bad, admittedly. So if he walks the dog, yay me. But that morning, I had all my papers out ready to start yesterday morning. I'm all over the place. And he's all telling the dog no, like he's not going to walk him. So I'm like, shoot, I get it. I get the hint. He doesn't usually straight out tell me things, but I get the hint. And, I just feel, not that I'm called out, but yeah, I gotta take care of my dog. So I did. Oh my gosh, I like these. They have thousands of these. I don't know what they are, but they're pretty to look at that. They grow out tall. I never seen them do that. Oh wow. Look at, there's a bag. They have so many. It's not like Apple Valley where I can just let them go. It's so nice to be in the desert. I'm gonna get some to replant. Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, I took him for a walk. But why am I even talking about that? I'm so off. So my whole night was. We're in the office, so there's no way to, there's no faucet, there's no running water. I mean, there's no, I don't have a bathtub, like, to give him a proper bath. He still smells like steak. I got overwhelmed. I seriously got stressed out. Sorry about that. It's always when my husband is doing it. I love him, but it's a lot. Oh, these are just beautiful. I'm getting the clear ones, so I don't think I'm spreading the baby. There's so much plants and vegetation here in cities versus the desert. But they have so many, and actually it's not always not that healthy too when you have so many. It crams them. And they can't. Yeah, we've got some big ass leaves. Oh no, it's almost too big. Let's do that over. I just want the little ones. These are so big. But so I so Google told me peroxide, baking soda, and Dawn dish soap. One thing about me is I don't have a good sense of smell. So like right now I can smell him, but I can't, I don't know. I can't tell that if it's just perfectly bad. Oh shit, it's the gate. That's where the office is. I'm gonna put my fire down. Okay. When it's Sunday today. Well, I got up. Oh, anyways, I couldn't sleep last night. I didn't get any stretches out, and oh man, I was so aching, and I slept under the desks. I was barricaded in so the Ragnar won't come out. And oh my gosh, I couldn't get any stretches out. It was terrible, completely terrible. It was awful. So I ended up waking up at 2 o'clock. Almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's probably right now. Isn't that crazy? I had no clue. Gosh, stop pulling on me. Oh. So I have food cooking because I make our Ragnar's food. I was lucky today because he's doing he's moving at he's doing storage. He's moving stuff around at the storage. I got lucky here. Cause I was like having a meltdown yesterday because I don't know how I'm gonna get all this stuff off him. It's not good for their skin. They dry it out, the all of it, because I guess this skunk spray is like an oil. So that oil just got, or it's like an oil, so you can't wet it. Thank God for Google, or not. I didn't, not Google. It was YouTube. So I made the paste, put it on him. It says to use Blue Dawn dish soap. I didn't. We didn't have that. And it said leave it on for 20 minutes. I did not know how I was going to rinse him. So that got me feeling, kind of hopeless and kind of, panicky. My poor dog. I really seriously did not know what I was going to do because there's no way to rinse him. And it was, by that time, it was probably it was like midnight. And so Arthur said he was going to do it, and that really bummed me out because, oh, he sees a squirrel up there. You're not gonna get that. Stop it. Knock it up. See, this is how he acts. It's so unpleasant. He sees the squirrel, so he's got to do this. It's idiotic. It's stupid, and I can't stand it. The jerking. Knock it off. See, this has got to stop. He cannot be like this. He cannot be like this. I'm like 54. I cannot have a dog pulling and yanking on me. He's only going to get bigger and stronger. Oh my God. I'm going to sit here and just let him begin. And when I had a meltdown, I was just like I was overwhelmed and I was melting down. Not angry, but more like panicky and sad and like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then he wasn't helping too, so that didn't help. And I was still hungry. I still needed to do my hair and do the job. I still got to go back and do the job right now. Then he just starts yelling at me and getting mad, and it really gave me a flashback to when I was a kid. That's how my mom would act to me when I was overwhelmed and had like a serious concern or a problem or an issue, and it would warrant, anybody would get upset. I can understand being dramatic, but I was really freaked out for my dog, and I know it falls on me because Arthur's not thorough. When it doesn't concern him and his comfort, he doesn't commit to putting much effort into it or much interest. And that is why we're not together. He's my friend. He's actually my only friend. But it doesn't always feel like he's ever put my best interest in mind. And if I'm ever hurt, he has no empathy. And so there's so many instances where, I was in trouble, in danger, or just sad, or, I had a lot of serious stuff going on. And not to step up, like a lot of when my son died and all the harassment I was getting, when I really needed him, it was a lot alone, and I was getting a lot of panic attacks, and he would still leave to go to his parents. His dad was pretty much controlling our relationship. Not directly, indirectly. Because whatever his dad would say and want, boom, his son would do. And always leaving me behind by myself at like very vulnerable and just difficult times in my grieving and my relationships with my kids. And even now, where my house was, I paid off my house and it was sold the second time. And not that, I know no one's gonna save me in a sense, but he lived there too. And as a man, you would, you want that security and that safety and that feeling like everything's gonna be all right, And he just never answered the calls. He did what he wanted to do, when he wanted to do it, and how he wanted to do it. And that was pretty much, that's it. And when two people aren't meant for each other, it's nothing personal. It's just, I need something that I'm not getting. And then I realized I I don't overgive, or maybe I do for a while, and then I realize what's going on. Not that I'm subconsciously, but I start mirroring the treatment I'm getting, and then I don't go out of my way anymore. Like if I want something, he will do the bare minimal, and he'll either complain about it to do something for me, but I never really ask. But he would complain or gripe, do it half-assed, not at all, or tell me, you know, what I need, what I don't need. Like if it's a valid, you know, if it's valid. I'm already going way too long. I guess I had a lot on my mind. But he just doesn't empathize, and I used to think it was manipulative. Like he's a narcissistic. He doesn't have a lot of empathy, for sure. But neither do his parents. So maybe it's just the culture. And he's good as a friend. He does a lot for me. So I don't mean to be bagging on him if I am. If it's really not my intention. I'm just venting, and I don't like venting about people. I really don't. You know, I make my choices, so no matter what happens to me, I'm allowing it. And that's where the problem is. It's not in what others are doing to me. Not even my dog. It's not him. He doesn't know. He's a dog. There's just something I'm missing that I need to find the answers to, and I can teach him. If I mess up, then, you know, how's he gonna know? He's a dog. So, at least now I know that if it's not working, it's, you know, it's not even me, it's even my body. My body rejects him. I can't be close to him. It feels awkward even when I try to, I feel bad for him, to comfort him. I seriously cannot physically get close to him. And that's been for over a year, probably longer. Just a lot of hurt, and a lot of hurt that you just can't